Hi, welcome today to the RamblingChronicPK show. I'm touting a pair of Von Zipper sunglasses. These guys have been nice enough to sponsor the show, and I'm catching up on some people who sponsored some of the shows last year and making sure that they get what I had committed to. I still have several people to finish up, and I will be doing that over time. But for now, I wanted to give them a shout out and thank you for doing that for us. We have had a lot of change since we've talked. I am on the video podcast because the audio podcast has been shut down for the time being. The funding right now is short. I have been unemployed for 2 months. The reason I got remarried, moved to Cincinnati, Ohio. I love Cincinnati. I've always enjoyed it. It's the one place that I've always come and always had a good time with friends and or family. And so because I'm a big Reds fan and it's just a place that's near and dear to my heart, I met this lady and we've just had a great time ever since we've met. And with the family, the whole family has just meshed, and it has been just a nice thing rather than friction, fighting, and his and hers, and all of the things that can happen in families when you get married. So it has been a completely different experience than the divorce situation. So I'm happy now to move into this area. I have, however, lost my teacher and my mentor a little bit, and I do miss that because he did keep me on my toes, and we did practice a lot of things, and we were constantly learning. I'm trying to keep up with that, and I have run a 5K since I've been here. I have practiced several things since I've been here. I've tried a few things and failed since I've been here, but I will master them sooner or later. But it is one of those things where I am trying to keep up with that survival instinct, because that is what keeps you alive a lot of times. A lot of times you just that instinct is all that you have. Plus, it's been a bit of a survival situation without having a job to depend on every week. I depend upon her paycheck and a little bit of income here and there. But it's been a struggle, and it is a struggle. Continues to be. I'm headed right now to a headhunter, and hopefully they work in my line of work, and hopefully they will help me out and be able to help me find employment. But in the meantime, if they don't, then they don't. But we will survive, and that survival instinct is what keeps you going. And I want to keep the podcast going for that reason, because chronic pain is something that a lot of us fight. I mean, millions of people fight. One of the things that has happened is as my medication has changed since I've been here, we've tried some new things. It is so far so good, and we'll talk about that a little bit tomorrow. There have been some bad things as far as the medical world here in Ohio, and I don't like that. So it's got its pluses and it's got its minuses. I will share those over the next few days, but I did want to get back into the swing of it. I do understand that a lot more people listen to the audio thing than listen to the video thing, but I did want to keep something going. And since it's been so long, it's been months and months and months, it's going to take me a little bit of time to get back a viewership and or listenership to people who may or may not know I even exist. So I wanted to get it going, and I appreciate you watching today. That kind of gets you up to speed. I have moved. I am in Cincinnati, Ohio. We are looking for employment. We are working on our health issues, and we are still continuing to work on those survival things that help us all. So we will be talking about them in the coming days, and I hope you will continue to listen. The web page is still up, and I will say we've got 2 Facebook pages, my page and then the Rambling Chronic PK's page. So RamblingChronicPK.com or Facebook.com/RamblingChronicPK or J. Spence Reds. I opened up my page to the world just because I have a lot of people who go there and then they would go over to the Rambling Chronic PK page, and rather than them having to go to both pages or get to one page or the other. I'm trying my best to keep as many avenues open so that I can get as many viewers and listeners as possible. So I hope that you will tune in and stay with me. This is an interesting time in my life, and we will be sharing it over the next few days. But I am in Cincinnati. My life has changed, and I am remarried and happily married. So I thank to all who have been so gracious, and I hope to see you tomorrow. You guys take care, and we'll see you then.